Welcome, Scorpio. This is your Love Scope reading for November 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the reading, let me take a moment to thank you. Truly, thank you for your support, for the love you send me each and every day. Truly. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to the reading. Now, nobody's had a phenomenal reading, I'll tell you that much. November is really looking like we are discussing and attacking issues in our life when it comes to love. We start with the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups traditionally is leaving. It's leaving something that really has given us a firm, steady foundation up till now in order to go forward, in order to allow new doors to open. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's going to walk away from a relationship. You could actually be walking into a relationship, and so you are leaving the foundation of what you knew before. Maybe you are moving from your apartment into their apartment or a house together, or maybe you're leaving the family home for the same reasons. Maybe you are leaving the identity of the old relationship behind and stepping into new territory together. And if that's the case, it's probably very creative territory. It's doing something of service for the world or service for your neighborhood. It's becoming stronger and more passionate together. In fact, we've got the Page of Swords here. And she's the energy I warn the most about because she is the knee-jerk energy. But you know what? I think you need a little bit of knee-jerk energy. I think you really need to touch your passion, revitalize your passion, to step into the feeling of love. So often, love, especially after we've been in a relationship for a while, love becomes more of a partnership of working together. So it's a job list. It's making ends meet. It's meeting the family deadlines, going to the functions together, and we lose the passion. We lose the romance. So if you are going to knee-jerk in order to instill a passion, to bring lust into being, if need, plan the weekend away, the night over, get rid of the kids. Look for a way that you can just go back to the passion, the feeling of love. I think that will do so much for the relationship. It's going to do more than any amount of words could ever do. And yes, you might need to have those conversations, especially because we have the Eight of Cups as the first card. There may be conversations, hard conversations to have. And not every relationship is broken when we need to have those relationships. Not every relationship is unsalvageable when we have this kind of energy, but it does need work. And I think you can do more by going back to the beginning of time when you both first met and you couldn't wait to see each other and be in each other's company. And you hated saying goodbye. And you couldn't wait till the next time you were seeing each other. And I think some of that has to be revitalized this month for you in the relationship. You have to set the spark. Get the flame going. Fan it. Because I think love might have gotten so much as the obligation, the responsibility, the definition of being the partner. Now, if you are looking for love, this is get out, enjoy, laugh. Meet up with people. Raise your energy. Raise your vitality. Find joy in just being. That's what's going to draw somebody to you. We have the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Chariot here together. Okay, now, the Four of Cups is all about the gratitude. Understanding what you already have. And sometimes when we're in a relationship and we hit that rut, we kind of start envisioning that, you know, it's a little greener on that side of the fence. And we stop looking at what we already have in our life to be grateful of. So maybe the person that has always stood next to you is the mentor, is the person who uplifts you, is the person who takes pride in being by your side. And it's tapping into that wisdom that there's a lot to be grateful for already. Now we have the Fool here. And the Fool is saying, take a risk. Step on a new path. Enjoy life. Celebrate. Find the happiness in the moment. Now, especially if you're looking for a new relationship, this is a beautiful card to say that there is a path opening up to you for a new relationship. And it's probably going to take you on a roller coaster ride. It's probably going to be full of excitement and passion and joy. And so if you're already in a relationship, you need to create that. You need to create that starting point of passion and joy and happiness and laughter to be a part of your daily routine. So it's not looking at all the little details and obligations and responsibilities, but doing things because of the love of doing them. And that, I think, even would go into, because this is usually a work card, excuse me, or a career card. So, especially if you're looking for work or something, go and donate some of your time somewhere. I think that is going to open up an avenue for opportunity to you, that it's a paid position, or you're going to find work through giving your time, giving your energy, giving your resources to a worthy cause, your service to others. It's going with the flow. It's taking a risk. It's saying, I don't care if I don't get paid for it right now because I'm not doing anything anyways, and this gives me a chance to help. And it raises your energy and it raises your light. And so maybe if you're having problems within the relationship, that's a beautiful way for the two of you to come together to have that new spark by donating some time into a worthy cause. Maybe it's within the community or at your church or within the neighborhood in some way. Maybe it's starting something within the family, within the home, that doesn't really bring in anything else except for the joy and the love of helping somebody else. And that raises your energy and that raises your vibration and brings it all coming together. We have the Chariot here, which is a focus, which is a drive, which is a determination. So you really need to have that focus, that drive, and determination in bringing the magic into the relationship. Or raising your light to the point where the relationship happens for you, that you meet somebody, that they bring in a joy and a happiness into your world. And that can very well be this month. Very well be this month. The Nine of Wands is the worries, the concerns, the frustrations, the anxieties, the chaos that we go through in life. Now, look at each of these wands. Each of these wands has growth on it, and you have to understand that because each one of those wands represents some kind of confusion or worry or fear, chaos. So I don't care what happened yesterday in your life. We're talking about today and going forward. And you have to see the potential for those blossoms, for those flowers, for the happiness, the joy, the celebration of life to be there. And I think it's really in your hands to create it this month. So look for ways of bringing life alive in your life. To celebrate life in some way, each and every day. And that's what's really going to raise your energy, raise your vibration, bring in loving moments, bring in passion. Let's get the angels out. Now, I did pull 2 cards, and I kind of meant for them to be more career or business oriented, or maybe your well-being and your health. And we got the 9 of Cups here, which is your wish card, and the 4 of Wands. Now, this could be marriage proposals, things like that. So as we go back to the 8 of Cups, I mean, you could be actually moving out of a stability, but it was independent stability, or it was the family home, because this is marriage and proposals and stuff like that. I think more so than anything else, though, is your obligations, your responsibilities start to grow. So would your finances then. But it's looking for things that inspire you. It's so, I mean, I can see then, you know, where you would donate your time to a certain things, because it's things that inspire you, and it actually gives you a firm foundation. It brings you into contact with the right people at the right time. So look for that this month. I would say more so towards the end of the month, but only because they're the last 2 cards that were dealt. So if you're hoping for better finances or more stability, it's there for you. Definitely, it will come in this month for you. And I would have to think towards the end of the month, more so than at the beginning. In the beginning of the month, you really need to set yourself up for the magic to happen in your life. The 3 of Ariel. Do what you love. A great time of personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So do what you love. And I think the more you do what you love, the more that you tap into love as a feeling, rather than of something you have to do, or an obligation, or a commitment with responsibilities and rules and policies. It's committing to the feeling of love. And the more that you can step into doing what you love, being with whom you love, and creating a loving atmosphere, the happier, the more joyous, the more sensual November will be for you. Absolutely. Working with others in a cooperative manner, a great time of personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, and I would have to say in your love life as well. Okay, so it's a beautiful time for great growth. It's a beautiful time to tap into the feeling of love and really understanding it all over again for the very first time, and celebrating each day and making love a part of it. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.